The Dallas Cowboys 2026, the biggest free agents which is still available. The 2026 off-season continues to be the one of the most fascinating period in the history of the Dallas Cowboys. While several teams across the NFL have already made aggressive moves in the free agencies, Dallas is still carefully evaluating the remaining talent on the market. Owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, has never been shy about making a bold decision when he believes the team is close to a championship contention. After falling short of their ultimate goal in the recent season, the Cowboys are once again looking for ways to strengthen the roster around their star players. The organization understands that competing for the Super Bowl requires air talent, and a balance between offense and defense in the team. While some players have already signed a new contract around the league, several high-impact free agencies remain available. These players could potentially transform the Cowboys roster if a Dallas decides to pursue them. So, there are many players that a Dallas Cowboy is still focusing in the free agencies, even if some of them they have already signed in the other team, so the Dallas can buy their clauses in their current team. Number one is a super pass rusher, Crosby Max. Max Crosby is the one of the biggest names still connected to the Cowboys in off-season discussion. Crosby built his reputation with the Las Vegas Raiders, where he became one of the most featured pass rushers in professional football. Known for his relentless efforts, explosive speed off the edge, and incredible stamina, Crosby has constantly been among the league leaders in quarterback pressure and sacks. A defensive player like Max Crosby can completely change the identity of a team. His presence of the field forces opposing offenses to adjust their protection schemes, often requiring a double teams. If a Dallas were able to acquire a Crosby, he could form an unstoppable pass rushing duo with Micah Parsons. A Parsons is already considered one of the most dominant defense players in the NFL, capable of flashing the passer or playing linebacker. Pairing him with a Crosby would create one of the most dangerous defensive combinations in the entire league. And Micah Parsons have been already extended the contract of 4 years in the Dallas Cowboys. So, such a pairing could elevate the Cowboys defense to a next level. Also, the Dallas Cowboys want to sign for long-term George Pickens, who is a dynamic offensive weapon. Another intriguing name still being discussed in a free agency's rumors is Pickens George. Pickens previously played in Pittsburgh Steelers, where he quickly gained attention for his incredible athletic ability and highlight elite catches. Standing tall with excellent body control and strong hands, Pickens could prove capable of making a spectacular reception even in tight coverage. For the Cowboys, adding receiver like George Pickens could dramatically transform the offense. The team already has superstar wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, who has developed into one of the league's most productive pass catchers. However, opposing defenses often focuses heavily on Lamb, attempting to limit his impact. Bringing in Pickens would force a defense into divide their attention between two elite receivers. This would create more opportunity for a quarterback Dak Prescott to attack a downfield. The result could be much more explosive Dallas offense capable of scoring opponents quickly. The next one is experience and power. Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney is a veteran defensive star, is another free agent who remain available. Clowney first gained national attention when he was selected as the first overall pick in the NFL draft by Houston, Texas. Throughout his career, he has played for several teams including the Seattle, the Titans, and the Ravens. Clowney is known for his incredible physical strength and the ability to dominate offensive linemen. Although injuries have occasionally slowed him down, he remains a powerful defender who can disrupt running plays and pressure a quarterback. For the Dallas signing, Clowney would bring a veteran leadership to defend that. His ultimate goal is to bring another championship to the Dallas. However, achieving that goal requires more than just maintaining the current roster. It requires bold moves, strategic trades, and the addition of the inherent talent from another NFL teams across the league. Because of this, the Cowboys front office has been closely monitoring several star players from different National Football League teams franchises who could potentially become the trade target or the future signings in the Dallas Cowboys. So, they are some of the strongest players the Dallas could attempt to bring from the other teams from strengthen their roster. Max Crosby is a defensive superstar from the Raiders. One of the most exciting players from the Cowboys could target is a defensive end Max Crosby from Las Vegas Raiders. Crosby has developed into one of the most dominant pass rushers in the entire NFL. Known for his relentless motor and incredible ability to pressure quarterbacks, Crosby has consistently ranked among the league leaders in sacks and quarterback pressure. For the Cowboys, acquiring Crosby would instantly transform the defensive line, pairing him with a star linebacker, Micah Parsons, who has been already extended the contract in the Dallas Cowboys, would create a terrifying defensive duo capable of overwhelming opposing offenses. With two elite pass rushers attacking from the both sides of the line's quarterback across the league would face the constant pressure whenever they play against the Dallas. That's why the Dallas Cowboys still focusing on the Max Crosby from Raiders, who has already signed a new contract in the Raiders, but still now the Dallas Cowboys want to resign a Max Crosby in the Dallas Cowboys. George Pickens, he is explosive receiver from as Steelers. Another potential target for the Cowboys is a wide receiver George Pickens from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pickens is widely recognized for his spectacular catches, athletics, ability, and confidence on the field. His ability to make difficult receptions to a tight coverage has made him one of the most exciting young receivers in the National Football League. If the Dallas were able to acquire a Pickens, he could form an incredible receiving partnership with CeeDee Lamb. And we have seen CeeDee Lamb have already signed a new contract with the Dallas for or extension for 4 years in the Dallas Cowboys, which have been worth about 71 millions up to 100 millions for 4 years. With a Lamb drawing attention from defenses, Pickens would have more opportunities to exploit one-on-one coverage. This would give a quarterback Dak Prescott another powerful weapon in the passing game. Such move could elevate the Cowboys' offense to one of the most explosive units in the National Football League. Myles Garrett. He is an elite edge rusher from the Browns, another superstar that has occasionally appeared in a trade speculation in the defensive, and Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns. Garrett is a widely considered one of the best defensive players in the football, which is NFL. His combination of the speed, strength, and techniques